This is the new bright Dune Rebel. I think there was an older version of the Dune Rebel, but this is the new. I wanted to point out one funny thing. Look at that camber angle at stock. And when you push, you totally bottom out the shocks, it goes into parallel, 0 degrees. This is a view of the bottom. There's no battery cover. You slide that rechargeable lithium battery in. And then the steering adjustment, I had to torque mine all the way to the right. Although after we drove it for a while, I turned it back to the middle and seemed to be tracking straight again. The next couple minutes is just going to be my son and I fooling around, driving around, just so you can kind of see how it works, how fast it is. We clocked it across this driveway. It was a 50-foot driveway, 4.5 seconds every time. So that's, I think it was about 8 to 10 miles per hour when we did the math.
Drive back over here, dude. You know how to turn
the suspension on it is almost worthless. Basically, it's so stiff, the springs are, that it doesn't even flex. So when we're like on this gravel and stuff, it just bounces around over top the gravel. But on the asphalt, it works really well. It actually works really well in the dirt too. It's only 2-wheel drive, but that was okay because we knew that we'd get a faster car out of a 2-wheel drive instead of the 4-wheel drive, just in my experience from these cheaper ones.
Let's show the remote.
More simple too, so I'm not worried about when they do 4x4 in these cheap models. They just have a motor up front, motor up back, extra weight and all that. The steering on this is actually really hard to turn. This little wheel they give you, and there's no detents or grip at all. It's just smooth plastic, so that's one of the really annoying things about it. I'd say for a little kid, maybe 5 and under, depending on their strength, they might not be able to steer it. But I might add a little grip there. So there's a sticky Velcro or something around it. It's really fun to just spin it out. It has no brake at all. It's just fine. It'll drift to a stop. And that's totally better than just braking or stopping on its own, I'd say, because you can just throw it into reverse. It's got variable speed for the throttle and reverse, which is awesome. A lot of these things, you just hit it and it just spins the wheels, and that's all you get. So you can actually go slow with this or fast. So overall, for $40, I think this is a really good deal. The rechargeable battery, it charges back up in like 30 to 45 minutes, I'd say, and it has a little indicator light on the charger. The steering, like I said, is a little weak sauce. It's a little slow to respond, but totally doable and fine just for fooling around. I definitely love to take it on a little RC car track because it's definitely fast enough just to fool around on. If they'd let me on, they probably wouldn't though because of the frequency stuff. So we'll try to find our own places to cruise it around. And one last thing. In the pine straw, the wheels spin pretty fast and it kicks up and sucks the pine straw into the axles. So definitely look out for that and check it and unclog it every once in a while.